Let's see what else we need. So I'm not gonna be wearing anything fancy because this place is gonna be dusty as hell. So I don't wanna mess it up. I don't wanna mess my clothes up or anything like that. So y'all stay tuned and I'll take you on the road really, really shortly. Peace for now. Keep watching. We on the tuk tuk. So if y'all don't know what a tuk tuk is, this is one of the best ways to get around in town right here, man. I know it's very noisy out here, but this is where we're going. It's gonna be a great adventure, so come along with us. All right, ladies and gentlemen, as you guys can see that this road is getting done. So they are working on the roads. So I don't really know much about this government, but one thing I do know for a fact is that this government is putting a lot of effort towards working on fixing roads. So if you are familiar with Kinshasa, this particular road takes you to Gilles Brasserie. Gilles Brasserie is like another town within Gilly, but that kind of spreads out towards Nsele and other area, right? Kimbanteke and so forth. So this road supposedly it was supposed to go all the way to Congo Central. This is going to be a massive development if these projects ever get implemented, and it looks to me like this is going to happen because from what I can see so far, the roads are getting done. And this is just a portion of it, but trust me, there's kilometers of this asphalt road being built. So if you guys want to see more videos like this, so stick around till the end of this video. You're going to see how roads are getting done. All right, so we have arrived. We have arrived here, man. It's a botanical touristic sites. They got a whole bunch of things. They got which we call it. It's there's a beach in there, which I am very excited to visit. I don't know what it looks like, but you're gonna see that in a second. So we're all gonna discover that together, right? And this is what the place look like. The guide is already here, but I'm already seeing a lot of amazing things. Look at this sugar cane, John. As you can see, going for a walk, visiting the place. What an amazing touristic sites with all these plants, all different kinds of palm trees. I thought there was only one palm tree, yeah? But I just found out there's over 60 different kinds of palm trees, which we're going to discover today. Depending on like how long the video goes, I'm not sure if I can show the all 60 different kinds of them to y'all, but at least you get to see what this place is offering. Like all of this, like I mean all of this. It's even got written marks on the trees. Take a look at this size, you know? I think that's a coconut tree, right? So all this different, this is a plantain tree, I think. No, this is another palm tree. I'm tripping. All right, take a look at this. You see, like these different kinds of palm trees. All right, these are tall. I hope there is no snake lurking inside this bush. And next thing you know, you get attacked. Papa, aba nyoka bazarate. Eh? Yo, obome alishet. Okay. So y'all heard that. Y'all had it, right? So he said that there are snakes here because it's a bush. Makes sense, right? There's trees everywhere. There's a chance that there are snakes lurking inside of this place somewhere here. All right, let me show you this. Look at the name of this tree. Right. And these are the fruits from it. I don't know if y'all can see it. Man, the nature is so freaking awesome. It's amazing. I can't believe what I'm seeing here so far, man. Shit, let's back to the snake part, because I don't mess with no snake. The guy's got a machete. He said if the snake comes out, he's going to kill it with that. But I hope that's the case, and I also hope that the snake doesn't come out of any place. because I'm not in the mood to deal with wildlife today. You know what I mean? All right, so let's continue with our tour. Listen, there's certain trees and fruit plants I've never heard before in my entire life that are here in this garden. And we just literally started, and I'm thinking with going all the way down there and then we're going to come back to go to the beach. Man, this is going to be amazing. All right. Man, you guys know, like, I'm into farming and things like that. Like, I'm planting trees on my farmland and stuff. But seeing things like this give me a lot of inspiration on different trees that I might need on my farm. You know what I mean? Because I used to consume certain trees growing up. I mean, certain fruits growing up, but I didn't know what trees they came from. And I'm just learning that today, you know, today. Like, we don't know it all. Sometimes it's just really nice to get out of your comfort zone, go discover what life has to offer out there. So, like, look at all of these amazing trees in the middle of this area. This is our guide, you know. Look at all these plants. You may think you know some of these plants by the way it looks or they look, but I guarantee you, you're not going to be able to name them. You may recognize a tree, but if you may recognize a fruit, you may not know what tree it comes from. This is a great learning experience for me personally. I won't be able to remember all of them. I'm not gonna lie to you. I won't be able to remember all of them, but at least I'm learning along the way. Every step of the way, I get to learn different kinds of trees. So I'm getting trapped by spider webs, so I gotta remove it and stuff. So yeah. Oh man, so I'm enjoying this tour so far. I didn't even know, like, yeah, I know, like, there's botanical garden that's somewhere downtown. I've been to that one on behalf of my school when I was, I think, in middle school or something like that. But this was years ago. Years ago. So now, like, not like one time in a very long time, right? I'm finally coming here as an adult and visiting a botanical garden, which is giving me a lot of inspiration of different kinds of trees that I might need on my farm moving forward. But this is very, very, very nice. Oh boy. So these are bamboo trees. Man. I've never seen a big bamboo tree this big. This is a big ass one. Jesus Christ. Holy moly. Y'all seeing this? Alright, I'm gonna take a close look to this so you guys can see it better, but alright, let me move where you can see me properly with the lights. I gotta be honest with you, I've never seen a bamboo tree this big. This is my very first time ever. Like, ever. You understand? Jesus Christ, like, and I know one thing, right? They told me wherever there are like a lot of bamboo trees, snakes lurk through this area. So I don't want to get anywhere close to those bamboo trees. I can just film it from a distance. So I'm good. Listen, I'm terrified of reptiles. Like, more precisely, snakes or crocodiles. But like all these small lizards, I'ma kick the shit out of them. But when we're talking about big snakes, hell no. I ain't getting nowhere close to them. It's a thing that swallow a goat or a pig or any big animals that we consume. Here are more bamboo trees. Yeah. Look how big these bamboo trees are. These bamboo trees are massive. They're huge. These are huge. I think tour ends here, but like that path, it takes you all the way down there. There's so many more trees back there. Like I told you, we're not gonna be able to visit them all today. I just wanted to see the variety of trees and plants that they have here, and they have a bunch of them. Believe it or not, it's a lot of them. So we're not even going to be able to see all of them today, but we just have to visit as much as we can because we got to go back to the beach side because I'm very excited about that part. All right, I already can see the river from here. I don't know if y'all can see it, but I'm gonna show you a different angle so you see what it looks like. So that tree is called mangustra. Mangustra is it's a fruit that we consume in Kinshasa. It's really, really delicious. I've had it before. It's been years though. Tastes really, really good. And it's like more bamboo trees around me. And there's more over here. So I wonder, let me ask him a question. Parce qu'on a tout na remarqué lo moro. Pourquoi banzeta bambou balo na ngwe belé place moro?
Okay. Umuntu golwa na nzete moko. Bamu ninga zawana ninga zo pusa na azo bimisa ka ba net
bimisa, okay.
Ngwe koma ke belé bona place moko.
Okay. So all right, somebody's cutting bamboo trees on that side, so we got to be careful. I don't want to get hit by bamboo trees. All right, back to the subject. So basically what he was telling me is that it's not like they plant a bunch of them at once. That one bamboo trees give birth to a lot of other bamboo trees around it. So that's why it ends up like this. So you may see a lot of bamboo trees like all grouped together, but believe it or not, there was only one bamboo that was planted. And then eventually it gave birth to multiple bamboos. That's why you see most bamboo trees are grouped together. So just a little knowledge that I throw at you, you know, something I just learned because I was curious to find out too, all right? Supposedly this whole area is what they consider the beach. Well, it looks to me, more like a more recreational area. I wouldn't really call this a beach, but depending on your perception of a beach, but to me, this isn't a beach. But that's what they told us it was. But after getting here, it really isn't. But it really is a really nice resting area. You can bring friends out here. You can sit, you know, in different spots. You know what I mean? Having a drink, having a conversation with people. Those that know how to swim, they can go in the water and swim and, you know, or whatnot. But I wouldn't really consider this a beach. So I've been to multiple places. I've been to multiple beach, and this isn't it. This ain't no beach. So it's just like they have an advantage of owning a land near the river, and y'all know when the breeze coming through you get to feel like a really nice breeze. But one thing about this place is that, like I said, you can bring your own food. So you can use that area, right? You can sit in many different spots with friends and having a drink or, eating as long as you pay for the food because all you got to do, you just pay for it and you're good to go, right? And that's one advantage I think they have, but I wouldn't really call this a beach. So for me, I really don't have interest in water because I'm aquaphobic. Like I don't know how to swim. And seeing like if it's a small river like this, I'm not even gonna trust myself going inside of it because I might drown. Like let's just be realistic and be honest about it. So, but yeah, most definitely, people come out here, they do their activities and stuff. So yeah, that's their little, I don't know, boat, whatever. It looks abandoned. It doesn't look like it's people use it anymore. It's just sitting there. Maybe they use it to fish or, you know, walk across, don't they? Or whatever. But yeah, all right. I'm gonna ask them to bring me a drink. I'm gonna have a drink here and chill and hang out for a little bit. Then I'm gonna head out and go somewhere else. Alrighty guys, so let me know what you think about this place, man. I think it's a decent place. If you want to learn about trees, you can come to this place and find out what this place has to offer. But the beach part, this isn't really the beach, so I'm gonna just tell you up front. I don't want to keep you under the impression that there's a beach out here and then you come here, you get disappointed. I'm gonna just give you my opinion based off of my observation. I showed you what they told me was the beach, but to me that does not look like a beach. All right, so people there have their own way of saying things. Maybe it was a way to attract us to come here because I had to pay additional just to see the beach side. But now I'm here, this is not the beach. Like real talk, it isn't. Yes, there's a river there, streaming down, I don't know, east, maybe west, I don't know, wherever this direction I'm facing, it's there. And this little area, they got the bathroom over there, and my guy is standing over there, and all of these bamboo trees around. I mean, don't get me wrong, you'll really get to feel the breeze sitting over here in this area, but as far as the beach, that ain't it. I'm gonna just keep it a buck with you. All right, folks, so obviously I'm back at the house. So there is one more piece of information that I gotta share with you. Something that I should have mentioned earlier while we were visiting the botanical garden. But I think a lot of guys out there might find this very, very informational. So just check it out and you'll see what I'm talking about. That is Picasso tree that he's filming. I didn't know that it came out of a tree. So here they have it on. Picasso, for those of you, I don't know what they call it in English, I'm sorry. For those of you that grew up in Congo, you should know what Picasso is. So, like these, when you're sitting at a bar, like these vendors, they sell all different types of stuff, and they sell Picasso too. And supposedly it helps out manhood. Like a lot of men that either have like sexual dysfunction, they have like sexual dysfunctions, and they don't perform well in bed. These are what they consume, hopefully to bring back the strength, manhood strength. I don't know if that's right, but that's what I've been told. But I'm gonna just tell you what I know. Scientifically, I don't know if it's proven, but these are what people believe in, and I'm gonna tell you the exact same thing, all right? So don't get it twisted. And I'm not making anything up, but you can go and look it up yourself. And like a lot of the times what people use it with, like they actually pour it into alcohol, let it sit there, and then you drink that beer, and at the end you chew on Picasso. So that's basically how people do it, right? Yeah, I hope you learned something from that. I'm sharing my knowledge here too. Yeah. All right. That's going to conclude our tour at this spot. So it's been an amazing experience for me. So one more thing, y'all can see this, right? So believe it or not, the current government is really working on the roads. Like these roads up here, they never existed. Like the past governments, never existed. The goal is to connect these particular roads to Congo Central province, right? And that's going to really make it easier on us because since Mobutu, I'd even say Kasavubu, we have never had alternative roads that take you to Congo Central. So this particular one, they've already managed to build tons of kilometers. I won't be able to tell you the exact distance in terms of kilometers, but what I know is that they've already worked on it a lot and they are continuing to do more work. So on our way here, we saw people working on the roads. They are really building it. Like it's taking place. It's not like they started and they stopped. So it's really taking place. When I say things like this, is only revitalizing hope. The next generation, the youth, and hopefully the future of business in this particular country. Like this area, like people live around here, but like there's lack of opportunities, let's put it that way. Like most likely people farm around here, but in a very, very small scale. So it's not like industrial farming. But what is very intriguing is that I saw a lot of Chinese building structures here and Lebanese. And you know, this kid was telling me that they got other activities going on, which I saw. So they're getting into activities that are meant to be only owned by locals, but somehow these guys managed to get into it. But that's something that I can't comment on, but that's probably a story for another day. But at least I just needed to fill you in some things. We could have, you know what I mean? But anyways, so in the meantime, I'll see you in the next one. Peace and love. Take care. Until the next one. Peace.